Against a rogue, we're gonna want early game pressure. I like Peasant. I don't really think Pet Collector's worth. I think it's a bit too expensive. We want to find 2s and 3s if possible. What's your opinion on Abyssal Curses? Nerf or nah? I would say nerf. Well, no, I don't think the curses need a nerf. I think the early game imp package that just kind of destroys the game is what needs a nerf. We get School Teacher. Our hand is terrible. Absolutely awful. Because they're going to be going a Miracle Rogue, so we need early game pressure to compete with it. They play the Cutlass turn 1. At least they're not trading it away for value. I can at least give myself a plus for that one. Oh my gosh. Okay, give me a 3-drop. I'm fine if I draw a 3-drop. Even Harpoon Gun, so I can maybe reduce the cost of something. Oh, okay, they're not going Miracle. They're going Jackpot. Which is still bad because we need early game pressure, but like, okay, this immediately dies to the weapon, but at least we get rid of the next part of the weapon. Then it's gonna be School Teacher, then Arelon, and then from there we'll figure out what to do. You guys have grown a lot. Rarn and I? Yeah, we have. I mean, believe it or not, we both started around the same time. Don't be anything insane. Okay, that's good. That's very good, but it's not the end of the world for me. Draw a Naga and a spell. I do still have a Naga in my deck, so I mean, I guess that, because it's also more mana efficient, might as well. Yeah, that works. We'll probably, like I said, play U-turn 5, U-turn 6 with hopefully something else, but this hand is terrible. Oh, you want the deck code? I got you 1 second. Lingering Zombie. I'm not really that concerned about a Lingering Zombie. It's just a 1/1 at the end of the day. Like, yeah, they get it back a couple of times, but it's not like in Druid where they have tons of pumps that'll get tons of it. Can you stop drawing me the worst possible cards imaginable? We're gonna kill this so they can't Shadow Step it or do anything, and then we'll figure out what to do after that. But stop drawing me my late game cards. I guess if it gets to the certain point where it'll almost guarantee me a King Crush, maybe it's not the worst thing in the world, but like, come on. To be honest, I think curses need a rework. It's just not fun to play against. The only counter is to burn your draws. But like, that's the thing, right? Like, you do have legitimate counterplay. You have legitimate counterplay to curses, which I don't hate. You have to plan around it, and you have to play well, but you can beat it. And the thing is, like, curses, if they act... Why are you shadow stepping that? Maybe they have the location? No, that doesn't matter because it still costs 2 mana. That's a really bad play. That is a fairly bad play. I guess they were trying to kill the 4-2, maybe. I don't know. What was it? Oh, yeah. Curses take a while on their own to win the game. Like, they legitimately take quite a long time. We're gonna draw a card here real quick. Also, maybe soak up some damage when I trade here. We get, you know, the School Teacher, obviously. And then Wild Spirits, which is not the worst. This goes face in case it dies. This goes here. It goes face. That's fine. Do I go Wild Spirits? Low-key, I'm thinking, yeah, and then we just Hero Power. Maybe we get another Rush minion, too. We get another Stag. Okay. We're gonna miss out on 1 durability of the weapon. We can attack, and then this one will pop, and then we'll be able to attack again, which I am not a huge fan of. Would have liked for one of them to be a Rush minion so we could kill off the 3-1 again, but it's fine. Lots of minions on board. One of the cool things about these minions is that you can't remove them right away. So like, even if they do like a big Flame Strike, right? Like a reduced cost Flame Strike, kill everything, awesome. It doesn't matter because I'm still gonna get 2 minions next turn and then 1 minion the turn after that, not to mention the cards that I'm playing. Problem is not the curses, it's that you have to deal so much damage early game so that you only need a few curses to kill. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The imps are what's too strong, in my opinion. Okay, so the question is what do I want to play next turn? Kills that off, definitely a bummer. No way you're killing that off too. Oh my gosh. I want to kill this off so they can't get too many more concoctions, but another part of me is just like, just kill them. Like, just go face and win the game. I feel like face is the place in this instance. But I guess Hydrolodon giving him 1 more curse is fine. Like, they do get 1 more curse this way. Not curse, concoction. We're talking about curses. I got confused, my bad. And it's still a decent board. Stacking up Denathrius quite a bit. It's gonna be turn 7 or turn 8, 9, 10 to finish him off, most likely. I don't really know what else they can do at this point. I mean, a Flame Strike would save him, But again, I don't really mind if my board gets wiped because I have so many ways of restabilizing. Ecore is an angry teenage boy and Roran is a boomer with his stupid ass videos. I disagree. Well, no. Well, yes, I do disagree. I don't think Roran's videos are stupid. I think they're actually great and completely changed the entire way people make Hearthstone content. Ecore is an angry teenage boy, partly correct. I am angry, but I'm not a teenage boy. I'm a boy, I guess. My bad, a man. I guess I don't know where I'm going with this. They don't really have the removal to deal with all these minions, so I'm pretty sure I win this next turn. But yeah, like I said earlier, oh no, it doesn't matter. We still win, but like lifesteal might have been one of the avenues where they could have maybe come back, but they just concede here, right? Yeah, GG. All right, so we're gonna have to kill this person in about 5 turns, or they're still gonna be able to kill me. We're gonna keep Wild Spirits and Batty Guest. We want a 2-drop, but if we don't get it, I guess it's fine. A 4-drop is too greedy. If I had the coin, maybe I'd keep it, but I don't really need it. What's up with the glasses? I feel like you don't wear them as much. I want to be wearing them more. It protects your eyes from the screen. And I started a screen for a super long time with this and editing. It's just something that I need to get in a slightly better habit of doing. Play the 1-drop. Hopefully turn 2 is not just hero power. We know that Blade Master Okani will counter something. Even if it's something as small as just like the coin, I'm down. We're hoping to draw a 2-drop. Interesting they're not killing the 1/1. We got a K9atron. I would say Spirit Poacher's a little bit better, but K9atron is definitely solid as well. Let's go with Batty Guest to get an extra minion out on the board and just try to apply as much pressure as possible. So now the question is, do I want to play Harpoon Gun or Wild Spirits? And I think the answer is Harpoon Gun, because it'll go Harpoon Gun 3, this on 4, then Mountain Bear on 5. Which cards can I place for Erelon, Huntsman, and Wingman? I'm missing those cards and I don't want to craft them. If you have Sylvanas, she's decent as like an extra late game card. I would run some extra 1 and or 2 drops so you can have a more consistent early game. We're gonna play the Harp and get Mountain Bear, like I said, so you can curve that out on turn 5. I think that's the best play. We'll go Mountain Bear. This goes face, this goes face. We'll play Okani next turn. But I would say 1-drops are probably fine. I would not recommend crafting them if I were you. Mostly because the fact that at least, wait. No, I guess Huntsman doesn't rotate. The Wing Commander rotates, so I would not craft this. Of the cards you listed, I would say Erelon is probably the best, because even after the nerfs, it's still a decent card that you can just play for like pressure. We'll counter a spell. I think we just go full face here. The whole point is we need to try to do as much damage to them as possible, as quickly as possible. And they're just 1/1s. They can kill this off, maybe, and that's about it. I'll dredge the top Pet Collector. This turn 5, we can play this a little bit later. It's not a beast in itself, but it is still a very good card. Mr. Ecore, do you have videos on post-nerf Pure Paladin you can direct me to? I will literally be playing that later today. It's actually the next deck that I'm going to be playing after I play Beast Hunter for a bit, so don't you worry. I didn't know Tom Holland streamed Hearthstone. Well, I appreciate the kind words. I really do. A bit too kind, I would say. Tom Holland is a cutie pie. And also, famous. I am neither of those two. I'm gonna just go face. We're gonna play School Teacher next turn to maybe try and find lethal here. They already got rid of a lot of their lifesteal with the Unleash Fel. Don't know if they have what it takes to kill that. Oh, I guess they do. They can kill it. Nice. But I will be playing Pure Paladin soon. Imp boards are fairly okay if you compare them to ones that Green Death Knight or Druid can generate. The real problem is that Warlock also super effective cheap removal. Yeah, you could be right about that, actually. I don't know if I want to... 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if there's a way that I can get lethal off a School Teacher. I think Pet Collector and maybe getting Rat King is just best. Cool, pretty decent stats. You can try to kill him in a turn or two. We try to play Huntsman Ultimar, especially if they wipe my board, and maybe I can find something. Kurtrus, it's fine. They kill off 2 cards. We still have Rat King. Can I get lethal here? I have 7. I need 5 damage. Oh, man. I don't know if I can find lethal here. If I play Huntsman, though, I think it or not Huntsman, Beastalker Tavish, I think I win. We're gonna go with this. Maybe we can, how do I get 5 damage? So maybe Ice Trap could be decent to stop a spell from them. And then Wild Spirits, I guess, and just push face. Try to win the game next turn. I don't think they can kill me in 1 turn. I guess what I can do to make sure I don't die is hit here and then try to win the game with Tavish hero power and then Huntsman on turn 9 with another hero power. Like, I win the game turn 9. They're too low to kill me off here. Relic of Dimensions, yeah, they're too slow. Hey, Igor, hey, how's it going? Gonna make me act up for real, for real? Okay, Leonardo. Alright. That is going to destroy both of my minions. Probably? Yeah, it does destroy both of my minions. It's gonna be Tavish into hero power. Or do I want to just hero power? No, I wanna play Tavish into the hero power. I think that's best. Tavish, we're hoping for motion denied, because if we get that, it's basically just GG. Motion denied, they can't really win at this point in heal. Explosive Trap, I would have liked the Ice Trap, but Explosive Trap I guess is okay. And then we will hero power and maybe get Huffer. Even if not, it doesn't really matter. Oh, we do. Okay. Well, we should be able to win the game next turn with the Ultimore. Tavish for the 9 damage secret, exactly. I think they're coming to terms with the fact that they're probably going to lose here, because they can't attack my face because they take damage. They can't play that many spells because they take damage. We get a weapon with you next turn, so unless they can heal right now, I win the game. It's GG, my friends. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the game is over. And they're now coming to that realization. Their face is in their palms, in their hands. They're like, there's nothing I can do, the game's over. I actually like this curve quite a bit. I mean, we got 2 Spirit Poachers, can't really go wrong with that. Pet Collector to thin the deck, kind of, and then hopefully we can find a Dredge card to get the Sunken. Or if we get Rat King, that's also just really good. We can coin that out turn 4, I like that a lot. One more question, are you playing Heroic Brawl this week, and would you advise trying it? Thanks. No and no. I don't really want to play it because I feel like it's mean, especially for like newer players, for me to be, you know, technically like a pro Hearthstone player. It feels weird for me to then go out and bully people to get a skin and try to get as many rewards as possible. And then you also have to remember, if you're a new player, that you're gonna go against pros. Like, especially if you're new-ish to the game, I would highly recommend against playing it. Rat King's interesting. We're gonna play that. Do I even want to trade here? The answer is no. I kind of want to force them to trade if at all possible. I want to coin out Pet Collector, but this is looking a little rough. Crooked Cook into maybe a pump of some sort. Ooh, no. We're gonna have to double trade into the 2/3. And we're still not able to kill the Trog. And they draw an extra card. Maybe if we draw the weapon. If we can draw the weapon. We drew ourselves a Trog. No, it's fine, actually. This double trade feels bad, but we go boom into our own Trog. We'll get a weapon next turn to kill this off. No, we won't. We'll get it in 2 turns. I'm trolling. They are thinking like, shoot, I have to trade it into the Trog to kill it off so I can play my spells. But they also want to draw cards. They probably have a pump or they hero power to draw an extra card or something here. Should Druid get more removal? No. Druid should not get more removal. The whole point of Druid, right, is you have insane late game because of your ramp. That's basically the entire point of... Oh my. They're gonna just go face? That's fair. But the whole point of it is like, hey, we have insane late game and ramp so we can get to the late game before anybody else. The thing is, we end up drawing Harpoon Gun, which is pretty good. We don't want to play it right now, but we can play it in like a turn or 2. Anyway, the point is, they need to have a weakness, and the weakness is early game aggro decks. You can gain a lot of armor to protect against combo decks, and you have some disruption because you're going to like Theatar and Mutanus and whatever. But you'll need to have a weakness, and that weakness is early game aggro. Trade into here, they get a 2/2. We'll probably kill off the 2/2. I think coining out Pet Collector is better than the Rat King, though. Because again, it does thin out the deck. It gets me 2 minions at the same time. We're able to kill the Crooked Cook. We're able to do that either way, I guess, but it's still best this way. We'll kill off this. I don't know if it really matters, but we might as well. We can play Rat King next turn, or Harpoon... No, we don't want to play Harpoon Gun, because we're going to get this weapon. We can play Harpoon Gun in, like, a turn or 2, and just try to curve out better. Not a terrible play. Okay, interesting. They're going to hero power kill my 4. We're gonna get a 3-attack weapon and we're gonna kill this off and then play Rat King and kill something else off and we're gonna go kind of crazy. So, because we're gonna have board control this next turn, or starting this next turn, I think that we're probably going to win. I don't want to push my luck, but I think that with these things here, another pet collector. No, wait, that's just goated. That's just better than the Rat King. Even though I really want to play the Rat King, this is just a better top deck. I will then kill this. Get hopefully a Mountain Bear, maybe like King Crush or something. Whew. And then it's gonna go bonk, bonk. And now that we've completely board locked them, or we haven't board locked them, but we've taken over the board, they don't really have any direct damage, so there's really no way they come back from this. They're kind of just doomed at this point. How's the sexiest Hearthstone streamer feeling? And I'm feeling pretty good. Oh! That's a pretty decent play, I will admit. My goodness gracious. 3 damage goes here. Then we're gonna play Rat King and Peasant for some card draw. I do want to trade in a little bit here. You might be wondering why. It's because I don't want them to be able to pump all of these things up super easily. So like hitting here, hitting here, hitting here. I don't know. I just feel like trading into their board's fine. Did I have lethal? Was I not paying attention? Well, okay, no, they did have a taunt minion, which means I did have to hit their thing first. I was not quite lethal. And then I think at this point we just go face because Pride's Fury doesn't matter at all. First time you and Roran stream same time that I've seen. Ecore, I'm watching your live and Roran's live at the same time. That's crazy. That's gonna be Pride's Fury, which is why we cleared the board just in case, so that way nothing crazy could happen. But yeah, Roran streams a little bit earlier than I do, so I think we're streaming at the same time, but I think he's gonna be finished before I am. Okay, I updated the deck. I put in the Sir Finley for a little bit of extra resources, just in case I have a bad hand. We like Canine and Tron's probably like one of the best 2s. I mean, Spirit Poacher is also pretty good too. I don't really want to trade away Doggy Biscuit. I like the ability to give something rush, and I can play it along with like Spirit Poacher or something. Question, would you happen to know what sets are rotating out of 2020? The ones from 2 years ago. Barons, United and Stormwind, and then whichever one the Trog came out in, right? It was Alterac Valley, Alterac Valley, Alterac Valley. Very unfortunate card for them to deal with. We can pump it up with Doggy Biscuit. It might actually be better than playing one of these, because a Ramp Druid, if they can't deal with an early Trog, the game's just over. Like, this play right here has sealed their fate. They can't kill the Trogs, they're gonna pile on damage, maybe get 1 or 2 more pumps, and there's not really much they can do. Jerry Rig Carpenter, fine. I mean, I guess they can potentially kill the Trog now, maybe. We'll play... I want to play Spirit Poacher or Canine. Spirit Poacher puts more pressure on the board immediately. And then we can do this and this turn 4. Because I'm assuming they're going to kill the 2/2. Because they can, it's just a decent trade. Planted Evidence. What could they discover that does enough damage to kill this? Oh, wait, no. Because we get another Trog anyway. Oh, are they just gonna fill my board? Oh, they're just gonna fill my board. I don't mind that, because like I said, it just gives me more damage, and if I'm able to find some infuse cards, I just win the game. Okay, that's quite frustrating. Because I can't kill off any of the minions. That was actually very well played from them. I can't stress enough how well played that was. That was incredible that they played the sentries afterwards. I mean, they randomly generated it off of the Planted Evidence. Wait, was it off of Planted Evidence or was that off of Moonlight Guidance? I should have been paying more attention to that. No, that was off of Planted Evidence. The Planted Evidence symbol isn't there anymore. But now they're gonna coin out Nourish, and I'm not really gonna have that much damage to put out there. This is crazy. We can get a 4/3, we hit him. Maybe we can get a pump spell. I mean, if we do, great. If not, this is still a decent amount of damage early game. Oh, you're not even active yet? Oh no, I didn't realize. I thought I'd be able to do more damage this turn. So there are 2 main ways that a Druid can play the Trog matchup. Either A, wait to kill it, or B, board lock your opponent using their own Trogs. And the problem with board locking is it does allow for a lot of damage, but the plus is if you're able to get that ramp and you're able to get Miracle Growth, Earthen Scales, it can be very problematic for the opponent, for me to deal with. The Saber? Yeah, sure, why not? Then we dredge it to the top with the K9atron. Seems pretty good to me. Hit here. This goes. Bonks here. Kills it off. Play K9atron to put it to the top of my deck so I can play it next turn and just push face with the rest of it. I will admit I like the Mountain Bear because it just curves out super nicely, but it's okay. And like I said, the problem with the Trogs is I do have a full board of minions. And I was doing 8 damage to their face every single turn. So they were still on a clock. They really just needed to hit Guff and Miracle Growth and the other thing. Oh, okay. Okay, so they do actually manage to survive. I've got 13, no, I've got 13 damage. Never mind, they're just dead. Not including the hero power. Bonk, 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 and then we also had hero power. Not to mention Sunken Saber if we needed to try to find like King Crush or something.